I'm going there. And awesome. Oh, I'm just going to start this guy over here. And so today is Pilates stretch. And we're going to start with nice big arm circles all the way up and around. I don't know if you guys were up early enough, but there was actually a rainbow this morning. And the other way, it was really nice, a really odd color of the sky. And the other arm. But when I opened the door, there was half a rainbow sitting out there. It was really cool. And the other way. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Awesome. All right, let's bring our arms out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders down. Let's reach for those opposite walls. Reaching. Relax those shoulders. Get that rib cage up and your belly in. And let's come across for 4. Squeezing at the back. 3, 2, and 1. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And leave your hands out there. And let's just reach side to side. Keep your hips, your rib cage up. We're isolating those hips. So, I'm sorry, those rib cage. So we're just moving the rib cage side to side. And breathe. Loosening the rib cage up. And back to center. And let's reach nice and high up to the sky. And let's reach over to one side. Stretching. And over to the other side. And then let's slowly, nice, go side to side, swaying. Nice big deep breaths in and out. And back to center. And let's come down those side walls for 6 full body squats. Nice big deep breath in, going all the way up. And let's hear it coming out. Fill that belly and out. Squeeze those glutes. Let's do one more. And coming all the way down those side walls. Let's do shoulder rolls. And the other way. Awesome. All right. And let's now open up our hips. So just tilt your pelvis that tiny little bit and bring the leg up and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3, and the other leg. 1. Try to keep your hips still and square, right? And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go all the way up onto our tippy toes. Down on 1, up on 2, squeezing those calves. Squeeze. Squeeze. And down. And let's just roll that ankle around. Roll it the other way. And let's go on to the right side of that ankle, of that foot. and on the inside. And then up on those toes, pushing your arch forward. Scrunch those toes. Let's roll our wrists around as we're doing this. Awesome stuff. And just give a nice little kickaroo. And bring it down. Let's do the other side now. Rolling. And rolling the other way. And on the outside, let's just move our wrists while we're doing all this too. Just move them. And on the inside. Up on those toes. Squinch across. Pushing that arch forward. I'm cramping in there. Roll across those toes. Give a nice little shakeroo. Awesome stuff. And let's just give a nice big shake. Just let everything hang loose. Let those shoulders drop. Awesome. Okay. And let's just give a nice little pat all the way up your leg. Move those organs around. And come up your arm. Cross your pecs. Up your neck. Cross your face. And right underneath your skull. And let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, as you're wiggling, shift those eyes right to left. Up and down. Circle those eyes. Circle them the other way. And bring it down. All right, let's get those lymph nodes all woken up too. So let's just rub back and forth. Circle. Hot. And right here. Circle. Hot. And behind your knees. Circle. And pat. Awesome. All right. And just give a nice little, again, just jumping up and down, just letting those arms hang like spaghetti. And breathe out. Okay, good stuff. All right, we're going to start off with step 1, 2. So starting with the right leg, right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Rib cage up and belly in. Shoulders are up and backs. Lengthening your torso. Nice, big, easy breaths. One more. And let's switch sides. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Callie got fixed not Callie, Freya got fixed yesterday. She's laying pretty low today. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Poor little girl. Kick it. And bring it back. All right, we're going to do our side lunge. I just got to tighten this watch. Our side lunge with a crunch. All right, so standing nice and tall, rib cage up, and let's take it to the side. Elbow, knee to elbow. 1, belly in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the core engaged. 6, 7, and 8. And let's do the other side. 1, that butt goes back. 2, 3, shoulders are open, you're looking straight ahead. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to go up and down now. So feet about hip width apart. Again, rib cage up. And we're going to do our squat. So all the way down, get down there, all the way up, squeeze those glutes for 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go all the way down there and let's just pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way up. Awesome stuff. Let's bring our arms out nice and wide. All right, relax those shoulders, push those shoulders back into their sockets and down. And we're going to do small arms. So let's push it forward, push that cement, working those tiny muscles inside your arms. Feel the tiny muscles working. And 6, and backwards now, palms are back. Again, relax those shoulders, push it back. 2, 3, feel those tiny muscles. 4, 5, and 6, palms are up. Reaching for those opposite walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, palms are down. Push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And just again, shake it out. Awesome. All right. Let's stand at the end of your mat now. All right, we're going to go all the way up to the sky, reaching all the way up there. Reach, 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 belly in. Let's reach to one side. Keep the core engaged, the other side. Back to center. And let's take those arms all the way down to ragdoll. All right, let's just pulse those feet out. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, bring those heels down. Fold those arms. And breathe. All right, arms are spaghetti. We're going to roll up that spine right up the center, starting with that lowest vertebrae. So start pulsing nice and slowly. Find that lowest one. Start with straightening your legs, belly up. Chin to chest. Roll those arms back, hands to your hips. To your lower back, a nice little back arch. And let's go all the way up to the sky again. Reaching, and then come all the way back down. Soft bend in the knees, and we're going to open up the left side. So right arm longer than your right. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it, finding that lowest one, and start to roll when you got it. And roll those shoulders back, coming up to the sky and back down. I keep hitting this. There we go. Sit. And we're going to open up the right side, left arm longer than your right. Making sure the weight is distributed evenly on those feet. And start your roll up. This side seems a little tighter. Roll those shoulders all the way up to the sky and back down. Walking our hands out to downward dog. Pulse those feet out. Feel the stretch in your calves. And then put those heels down. Let's push away from your hands up on those knuckle pads. Ears are at your bicep. Belly and hips being pulled up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in and out. Let's sway those hips side to side, nice and slowly, feeling the stretch all along that whole side. I feel it right from my baby finger right to my hip. Nice and slowly, side to side. Back to center. Let's raise that right leg up high behind you, still pushing your chest towards that knee. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Straighten that leg out. And let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge here. Let's take that right arm up to the sky. Down, and let's switch legs. Right leg comes back, high plank, push those shoulders back. Left leg comes up. And left arm all the way up. Look at those fingers way up there. We're opening up our chest. And switch it back. Right leg comes up. Right arm comes up. And we're back to low lunge. Bring those arms in front of that right foot. We're going to power up to high lunge. Power up. Belly to your back. Up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to high lunge. And let's bring those arms all the way down to the inside of that right foot. Right, let's drop that left foot. Wiggle that right foot out to the edge. We're going into lizard. Now, again, you can stay right here. Let's just open up this leg a bit. So you can stay right here. Or you can bring your forearms down to the mat. Okay, let's stay here in 3 breaths. Okay, you can come back up. Let's bend that left leg. So your heel's coming towards that left cheek. Okay, reach back if you can. And just help that heel come towards that back a little bit more. Still breathing. Try to have your shoulders square as well. Should be feeling that quad stretch. Okay, release that leg. Bringing your right leg back to center. Bring your heel up on to the mat so your toes are going up to the sky. Take a look at your hips. Make sure they're square. That left knee right under your left hip. And push your booty back. You're going to feel a stretch right from there. And then bring your chest down. Then breathe. Booty goes back. Chest comes down. That knee should be somewhere right around your armpit there. You can take a look. Make sure your hips are square. And then let's come all the way back to the ground there. Go back into high plank. So let's push those shoulders back into their sockets. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9, belly to your back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Push away from those hands. Belly going pulled up to the sky. Have everything activated. Sway it side to side, nice and slowly. Nice big deep breaths all the way down to your belly and back out. All right, let's bring that left foot all the way up behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee. And you got it. Look underneath that left shoulder. Still pushing your chest towards that back leg. Reach that knee to that back wall. Straighten that leg out. And bring it all the way over to the inside of that right thumb. Low lunge. Let those hips drop. Just don't push them, just let them drop. And let's bring that right arm up to the sky. Switch legs. Left arm up. Switch legs. Right arm up. And we're going to reach in front of that left foot now. And power up to high lunge. And up and down for 6, 5. Belly in. 4, 3. Pull those palms together. 2, and 1. Low lunge. Let's bring those arms all the way down those side walls. Coming to the inside of that left foot now. Drop that right leg. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge of the mat and on the edge of that foot. All right. Like I said, you can stay here. Or you can go down onto your forearms. Still keep the pressure on that left knee to open up and breathe. Coming back up, bend that right knee. Reach back. Ooh, if you can. Just had a hammy cramp. All right, feel that quad stretch. Let go of that foot, bring that left foot to center and heel on the mat, toe up to the sky. Look at your hips for squareness and push that booty back first and then bring your chest down. And breathing. Every breath, you're sinking a little further into that stretch. All right, let's bring that foot down to the mat. We're going back into high plank, so bring that foot back. All right, your hands are underneath your shoulders are pushed back, and plank twist to the right. And plank twist to the left. Right, to downward dog. Push away from those hands. And let's walk those hands back to your feet. Bend those knees and roll all the way up. All right, let's get into snowbirds from here. So on one knee, left knee, extend that right. Right, so that leg is directly from your hip. Your outer foot is flat on the floor. Arms are out and relaxed. Rib cage up off your hip bones. And let's dip it down, up a centimeter and across for 6. Belly to your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wing dips. Touchdown. We're going to stay up here for a second. So reach for the sky, reach down your leg. Feel the stretch first. Let's just stretch it, stretch it. All right, now 6 wing dips. 1, 2. Let your core bring yourself back up and down. 3, 4. Reach for that sky and down that leg. 5. And 6. Bring that left arm down to the mat, your right hand on that right leg. Leg comes up, toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go toe to the mat, heel to the other side of the mat. So you're opening your hip and closing. Put your hand on the hip so you can actually feel your hip close and open. Close, open. And then let's extend your right arm and right leg, belly to your back, and we're crunching. Elbow to inside knee and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really reach for those opposite walls. 5. We're doing 8, 6, 7, and 8. And lengthen. And let's go right to the other side. Left leg out. All right, get the rib cage up, belly to your back. All right, reaching for those walls. Top down and up. Swipe across. 1, 2, 3. Keep that core engaged. 4, 5, and 6. And wing dips down. We're staying here on this first one for the nice extra stretch. And up and down. 1, 2, keep that core engaged. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that right arm down, left hand on your hip. Raise that left leg, toe pointing down, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And heel comes to the back side, toe comes to the front side. Open, close. Awesome. Lengthen those limbs, reaching belly to your back and crunch that nut. 1, 2, 3, really bring that belly to your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lengthen, and let's come all the way to tabletop. Woohoo! All right, we're in tabletop. 3 clicks of your heel. Make a wish for today. Awesome. We're going into bird dog. Right arm, left leg. Toe pointing down, reaching for those opposite walls, and breathe. Look at that left hand. Is it underneath your left shoulder? All right, we're going to slide your arm and leg out to the side for 1, belly to the mat, back, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to do rainbow taps. So bring that left leg out to the left side of the mat and tap it over to the right side, watching that foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And coming all the way back. All right, we're going to do the opposite leg now. Left arm and right leg. Nice, big, easy breathing, lengthening those limbs. All right, sliding out to the side for 1, 2, I got backwards, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nicely done. And that right foot comes out to the side and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring it down. And let's go right into child's pose. Ooh, forehead comes down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. Walk those hands over to the right, left cheek off the left heel, and breathe. All the way over to the other side. Back to center. Drop those forearms down to the mat. Open up those knees, keeping your toes together. All right, and bring those forearms towards your knees. And we're going to thread the needle. So right arm comes up, way up. Look at those fingers dancing up there. And thread between your elbow and your knee. Cheek comes down to the mat. Reach for that wall. Breathe. And repeat. Then come all the way back up. And we're going to reach it to the opposite hip. And look up. And bring that arm back down. Same thing for the left side, all the way up. Look at those fingers way up there. And thread. As you're breathing on this, put a little pressure on that whole arm into the floor. And then repeat. And that arm comes all the way up, and let's grab behind on the right hip. And bring that forearm back down. Okay, we're going to do some fascial stretching now. So let's get just go up onto your knees. Slide those forearms down the mat. All right. Those elbows should be underneath your shoulders, and bring those shoulders over top of those elbows. Okay, we're going to apply pressure into the mat, your forearms into the mat. Resist bringing those towards your knees, and with a breath out, slowly sit down. And repeat. We're doing these 3 times. Into the mat, resist, sit down. Last time. Shoulders over top of elbows. And all the way back up. 2 o'clock, right hand at 2 o'clock, left hand on top, sternum over top, same thing. Into the mat, resist going to your left knee. And sit down. 3 times. And now we're going to 10 o'clock. Right hand on top, sternum over top. Push in, resist going to that right knee. One. Two. Last time. Push, resist, pushing in and resisting. Awesome. All right. Let's sit down on our mats. Give those shoulders a nice little wiggle. Okay, legs are out in front. Let's open up those legs. Rib cages up off your hip bones. Shake those legs nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Bring your hands out in front. Push those shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to take this right hand, swipe it across to the back, reaching your left hand towards that right toe, and then coming down, lengthening those arms, breathing out. Come directly back up, and let's swipe it across to the other side and down. Back up and across again. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. And last one on the other side. And back up to center. And let's just walk those hands down in front. As far as you can. Hold it. And then just drop down and relax. Nice big deep breath in and out. And then just come all the way back up. All right, let's bring this right leg, your sole of your foot coming into your inner left thigh. All right, and I want you to sit, this is a little bit of a new one. I want you to sit nice and tall, shoulders are square to your body. All right. We're going to take this right arm and we're going to bring it down nice and slowly. And I want you to try to reach for the outer left side of your foot. You can reach to your quad if you can't, to your knee, to your calf, or if you can, reach for the outer foot. Just trying to stay square as well at the same time. Just breathe. Maybe start, higher up on your leg and then work it down. And breathe. Then come all the way back up. And we're going to do 3 crazies from here. So your right hand comes back behind. Let's swipe all the way across and back, looking at those fingers for 1, 2, and 3. And then let's switch legs. So that left sole of your foot comes to the inner right leg. Sit nice and tall, hips are square. Let that leg just kind of just flop down. That's a stretch in itself. And we're going to take your left arm, right? Your right arm comes back just for support, making sure that you're sitting nice and tall. And then reach down. Start higher on your leg. And then reach. Your goal is to get to the outer foot of that right foot. And you got to breathe. You're going to feel that it's a hip opener. Upper hip there, I feel. All right, and then slowly come all the way back for 3 crazies. Oh, I was going the opposite side. All right, so swipe it across. 1, And let's bring our feet out in front of us together. Nice and tall again, rib cage up, belly in, hands come up nice and tall up above your head. And we're going to do a forward fold. So let's come across that ceiling, down that wall, nice and slowly, reaching for that wall, reaching, looking straight down now. Breathing. And then just relax it down, and we're going to stay here as you massage your feet. Pressure point. Don't forget the tops of your toes. Push them. That's your brain activity up there. And then your pads of your foot. I think that's your innards. And then your arch. Really massage in there. And your heel. Squinch those toes and pull. And breathe. All right, we're going to roll all the way back up. And we're going to bring our hands out in front. And we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly. Hands come overhead. Lengthen those arms and legs to those opposite walls, both. Now right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And arms come out to T. Knees come up. Right, and we're going to take a look and make sure that they're directly over top of our hips. And we're going to take those legs over to the right and looking over to the left. Hand comes on top of those knees for that added stretch. And 3 nice big deep breaths here. Try to have your shoulders flat on the mat. All right, bring those knees back up to center. And again, over top of the hips. And we're going over to the left this time, looking to the right. And again, 3 breaths all the way to your belly and back out. And then we're going to come back up to center and put your feet down to the mat. You're going to take your right foot, place it over top of your left knee, open up that knee, and then bring that knee to your belly. Your belly's being pulled to the mat. Bring the knee to your belly button, and we're going to push that knee into your left palm and open up that leg. If your shoulders comes up, my shoulder is way up because I really want us push and pull, and then bring it back and try that again. Knee to palm, open up. Bring it back. All right, you're going to hug your you're going to hug your left knee. So bend that knee, your left knee, and hug that left knee as you're opening up that right knee, that tiny little bit. Hug. So we're just doing a little bit different here. Push that right knee out, hug, and release. Right now we're going to grab behind our left knee and pull and push out. Pull that knee in and push out with your right. And release. And repeat. Pull and push out. And release. Let's bring that foot back down, give a nice little shake. And let's do the same thing to the other side. Cross that left foot over your right knee, open up that leg, and then bring that knee towards your belly button and knee to palm and open up. And repeat. And then we're going to bend that right knee and we're going to hug it towards our right shoulder, keeping that left foot where it is. Hug. Let that right leg just collapse. And drop. And now let's grab behind our right knee and pull and push out with that left elbow. Okay, again, make sure that right ankle is in front of that knee. Everything's square. Release. And repeat. Pull. Line up. And release. All right, let's bring those feet down to the mat. Have a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then let's hug both knees, bringing those knees to your chest. Let's bring our chin to our chest too, and just tiny ball. And then bring your head back down. Let's extend our right leg out, still hugging your left. Lengthen that right leg to that back wall. Hug. And switch it. Belly to the mat. And switch. Hug and lengthen. Last one. Switch. And bring those feet down to the mat. All right, let's measure up our fingertips to our heels. Right, we're going to do some bridge work. So you're going to squeeze that blueberry with those cheeks, tilt that pelvis, and let's roll all the way up to your shoulders, rolling up to a high, high bridge. Really, really, really high. And let's roll down that spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, belly to your back to get that lowest on your spine, and release that blueberry. And let's pick that blueberry up again, squeezing it and rolling all the way up. Hold it up there and coming back down that spine. And release. All right, we're going to do 8 glute bridges. So we're going to go all the way up. You're going to squeeze those glutes and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay up there. Open and close, squeezing with the outside of your legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And put it together. Down, up, open, close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and coming all the way back down. Let's grab those knees for a nice hug and roll side to side. All right, let's lengthen our legs down the mat. Hands come overhead. Okay, we're going to activate our core. So reaching for those opposite walls, I want you to push that belly to the mat. Roll those hips towards your belly button. And we're going to do both arms to our right leg for scissors. 1, try to fold at your hips. 2, 3, breathe out as you're coming up. 4, 5, roll those hips. 6, right arm to T, lengthen those limbs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both hands overhead again. Lengthen, belly to the mat. Roll those hips. Both hands to left leg. 1, 2, belly to the mat. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Left hand to T. We're taking that hand to the outside of that left foot. Lengthen, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's bring our hands overhead. Bring both legs up to the sky, directly over top of your hips. All right. And again, belly to your mat, back. Open up those legs. Just stay here. Flex and point your feet. Breathe, letting those legs open up a little more, keeping that belly pulled to your back. All right, we're going to crisscross for 4 and then pulse through for 6. So crisscross, 3, 4, open up, bring those hands through your legs and pulse it. 1, reach for that wall. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring those hands back overhead. Crisscross. 3, 4, open up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come all the way back. Bring those legs down to the mat. Let's roll over onto our bellies. Looking straight down, reaching for those opposite walls. We're going to do Supermans for 3. So belly to your back and both arms and legs up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. And up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Hands come to shoulders. Push up into child's pose. Sit down on those legs. Sway it side to side. Reach over to the right. Nice big deep breath in and out. And over to the left. Back to center. Let's drag those hands down the mat towards your knees as you're rolling your back up your quads, chin to chest. Bring your hands back to your lower back. A nice little back arch. And let's sit cross-legged onto your mat. Awesome stuff. Should be feeling pretty good. All right, let's open up those knees. Sitting nice and tall. Pressure on those knees. And let's just switch legs. And let's take that left arm over your right knee. Look back behind for 2 breaths. Relaxing those legs down. And come all the way across to the other side. Back to center. Let's bring our soles of our feet together. Pull them in. Open up those knees. And let's bring those hands back behind our bodies for some knee taps. So your left knee comes down, your right knee comes down, trying, right? You may not be able to do that. And let's just push our hip flexors forward. Both knees on the mat if you can. That's your end goal, and try it the other way. That's your end goal, is both knees on the mat. And switch. And switch. And coming back to sit down any way you want to. Okay. And that's sitting tall. Shoulders are nice and back. We're going to take our ear and bring it over to our right shoulder, not moving those shoulders. Just staying here. Okay, let's shift those eyeballs up to the sky. Reaching that ear up to the sky as well. And then look, we'll shift those eyeballs down. And back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. Keeping those shoulders down. Breathing as well. Shift those eyes up. Shift those eyes down. And come back to center. Let's take our chin over to our right shoulder, looking to the right. And then all the way over to the left. And back to center. And let's turn lengthwise onto our mat for 3 rock and rolls, 2 ragdoll. Massage that spine. 1, 2, and 3. Stay in squat if you'd like to. Feel those calves stretching. And then up to ragdoll. Hold those arms. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths, just relaxing. You can sway it side to side or just stay still. Nice, big, easy breaths. Then let those arms just hang. We're gonna hug our legs. Bringing your chest closer to those legs. Say thank you, legs, for letting me do the things I can do. Arms come down, soft bend in those knees. We're gonna roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms are spaghetti. Pull the belly to your back. And let's roll. And roll those shoulders to their sockets. And give a nice little shakaroo. That's it for today. High fives. Good job. Enjoy your weekend watching the Masters.